This is where my clock is, and it tells tells me what day it is. I'm not always sure what day it is. When you're a content creator, one day just kind of blends into the next. Anyways, I hope that you're doing well. How are you? Hope that you're good and safe in your part of the world. I am over here getting ready. Well, I shouldn't say getting ready. I have already started my week. Have had a great week already, and it's not even. It's barely 8 o'clock over here, and I've already had a good week. So, got up early, went to take my dog for a walk, got my Starbucks, started working. I'm working on a variety of things, working on my business, working on my content, working for my clients, working on my personal machine. I'm rearranging all my files. I am also working on a couple of things that I can't quite talk about yet. I can't quite talk about one project that I was working on this morning, but yeah, just hanging out today, getting stuff done, getting my week underway. What are you up to? Let me know. That's the whole point of this stream. This is the Data Roundtable where I walk in with no agenda. I'm just here to hold space and facilitate and listen and talk and just see where the conversation takes us. So let me know what's on your mind. Let me know where you are in your practice of data science. Let me know what are you reading? What are you coding? What are you trying? What are you experimenting with? All of those things are a critical part of the day in, day out of data science, right? So let me know what you're up to. Let me know how you're doing. What are you doing this week? What are you doing this week for yourself? And then also, what are you doing this week for your data practice, right? What are you doing to move yourself forward? Let me know. I am going to be working with some clients this week. I have a busy schedule of client calls both tomorrow and Wednesday. But otherwise, I'm just working on my business, working on my local files. I have a mess on my hands with all the different files that I have. So yesterday I was up a little bit later rearranging rearranging my external storage because I have external storage. I have drive storage, I have SSD storage. Ugh. So I got to get my act together and do a better job of organizing all that. Well, I started yesterday, and so I did get my act together somewhat. Um, and yeah, just sitting at my desk working. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you're doing to make this week a good week, right? We got to start off with a positive attitude going into the work week. So let me know what you're up to. Um, it's a beautiful day out here where I live. It's going to be a little bit warmer than usual today. Not too bad. But I'm just putting one foot in front of the other, guys. Just working. Speaking of working, we had a really nice stream yesterday. On Sunday afternoons, I tend to do some of my content creation duties, so I thought, hey, I could be doing this here alone or I could be doing it on stream. So let me start up a stream, and that's what I did. So ran a little stream yesterday where people kind of just jumped in and said hello. So that was fun. It was good to see people. Um, yeah, just really enjoying hanging out with people and letting them know what I'm doing. They were telling me what they were doing. So look for those notifications. If you haven't turned on the notifications in your YouTube account, please do that. Hit on follow, hit on notifications, and that way you'll know when I run those streams. Because you never know when I'm going to turn on a stream. If you're watching me now, whatever time zone you're in, this is the time I usually do my daily streaming. But there are other times when I just may start a spontaneous stream, just to hang out or just because I'm sitting here working doesn't mean I have to do it alone, right? You guys could join me also. So feel free to turn on your notifications so that you'll get an alert when I do that. Those may not always be my biggest streams, but it's always fun to see who shows up. The people who show up are usually, pretty interested in talking about data science, pretty interested in moving their careers forward. So that's cool. I love being able to talk with people like that, just kind of see what they're doing in their lives to move themselves forward. So if that's you and you want to talk, just let me know. Let me know in the chat. Otherwise, I do run two chats. I run a chat here on YouTube, And then I also run a chat over on Instagram whenever this one is done. So feel free to join me over there. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop over to Instagram. So thank you all so much for being here. As always, please take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you again tomorrow.